People don't understand how
Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. Got the crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coin's on my mind. From Coinbase to Upper, watch your numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, phones in the van. Emptying up my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction here, cash raises ring. Ride a blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, let the profit.
If you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
I gotta get this money on. What it do, y'all? What's good?
What's going on? What up?
What up? What up, everybody? Everybody go ahead and come on in. What's up, y'all? What's up? Been waiting for y'all. Been waiting all day for y'all. We here.
Yeah, we definitely here.
We here. No, we went live yesterday in the Patreon, though. We went live yesterday in the Patreon. It was fire. We had DeFi King in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Went crazy.
Shout out to DeFi King.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we got a couple things to talk about this morning. So we got a couple things to go over. Let's run them likes up. Make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come in on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Look, I think last year we was trying to get to 10K before Thanksgiving, a complete failure. So this is what we're gonna do. Can y'all get us to 10,000 before the year's over?
I think that's doable. That's doable.
That's doable. I think that's doable. It's YouTube, guys. It's YouTube. No one goes through YouTube subscribers. So, we get too many views monthly to still be sitting at 4.8K subscribers. So please make the channel make sense and hit the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed, if you find yourself watching us at least 1, 2, 3 days out of the week, you need to hit the subscribe button. You need to hit the subscribe button. You might not like me, and that's okay. You might not like D, and that's okay. But you like the news.
You definitely like the news.
So please hit the subscribe button. Trust me, I don't take it personal. I'm not here to be liked by everybody. I know I don't. I know people don't like me. D is aware people don't like him. And I'm sure there's people out here that don't like you either. So it's everybody's not gonna like you, and that's fine.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Everybody shouldn't like everybody. You know what I'm saying? This world wouldn't make sense if everybody liked everybody. What's going on right now wouldn't make sense to them. So
feel me? Make sure y'all get that. Make sure y'all getting that Patreon. I'm telling you, Patreon lives be way better. Patreon lives are way better than on here. I'm gonna just tell y'all that straight up. Anybody in the chat can vouch. I tell y'all that the lives is better on Patreon.
Because we don't gotta hold back. We can say whatever we want on there. The DeFi King didn't hold back yesterday.
That's a fact. Shout out to Michael. He said he likes me. Shout out to Michael.
Shout out to Michael.
Oh, I ain't got my new internet, DC Wayne. I'm still waiting for it. They said that it was gonna be between Thursday and Tuesday, so I'm hoping it comes today or tomorrow. Because I'm still waiting on my Starlink to come. So we just thugging it out on the iPad right now. That's why my camera quality ain't up to par. But shout out to my iPad for
holding it down.
And my iPad's old, guys. I got this iPad in 2020. So I'm just utterly, I'm just really shocked that let me actually put it on the charger though, because that battery don't hold. But yeah, this iPad holding up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how Apple products start acting after about 4 or 5 years. So it's 2026 now. So
I will say it's more durable than a regular. If it was a regular tablet or PC.
Yeah,
it's more durable than that.
Because it's I know a couple people. I know this one lady. When I was working at AT&T, we're gonna get started, y'all. But she came in there with the very first iPad that came out, like the very first one when Apple first came out with a tablet. She had the first generation iPad. I was like, wow. She said it had just died on her, and this was like probably a year or two ago. But that was crazy. Y'all know how long ago the iPad came out, so I think the iPad is a pretty pretty durable. But Apple's not paying me or D for promotion, so we gonna shut up.
They sure ain't. They sure ain't. They sure ain't. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you're gonna love Starlink. Oh yeah, I hope so, bro. I hope so. Let's talk about them Epps Queen. We talked about the Epstein. We talked about all that in the Patreon because that right there, with us being on TikTok, I kind of don't even really want to talk about that too much on live stream. So that's why I keep telling y'all to get the Patreon. So, but we talked about it with DeFi King. Y'all can only imagine how that was. But yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. We're gonna talk about it again today. Because there's some more stuff we're gonna talk about. Because it was another article that had came out. I was just telling D about Epstein, and he, you know what I'm saying, he claimed that he spoke with the founders, with an S, founders of Bitcoin, in some newly released files, DOJ files. So we're gonna talk about that in the Patreon this evening. And we're gonna talk about Caleb and Brown because they integrated Ripple payments for faster settlement as well. So we're gonna talk about that in the Patreon though. That'll be this evening. But for right now, we're gonna talk about Ripple receiving their full EU electronic money institution license in Luxembourg. I think I'm saying it right. I'm sorry for those that's from the EU if I'm saying it wrong. Luxembourg, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's Luxembourg, something like that.
All I know is Ripple is tapped in the EU. They are good. They are good. So we're gonna talk about that today. We're gonna talk about Trump Fed pick. You know, we're gonna talk about Kevin Warsh a little bit. We're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about some payment networks and all that, y'all. So yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. We know they got a big meeting coming up here probably the next like 30 minutes or something like that at the White House with the digital chamber. So yeah, we're gonna see because I guess they're supposed to be talking about market structure. Coinbase supposed to be pulling up so that they can come to an agreement so we can get this market structure bill passed because it's so desperately needed. So yeah, we got some things we're gonna go over there. We're gonna go ahead and get started. 1 second. Actually share my screen.
Okay.
All right. Oh yeah, let's talk about this right here. So let's talk about Kween because since that meeting is coming up soon, and we're gonna actually see what the outcome of that meeting is. Because by the time that meeting finishes up and we finally get some news about it, it'll be later. So we're gonna talk about that in the Patreon this evening as well. But we'll speak on what's going on. I know I'm gonna let D go over that. But Coinbase, crypto, and bank organizations are set to hash out stablecoin reward at White House Summit today. So yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay, let's break this down. All right, so basically, what happened here, crypto companies, banks, and regulators are meeting at the White House to argue over one question: should people be allowed to earn rewards, yield on stable coins like USDC? So that one issue decides who controls the digital dollars, whether banks lose deposits, and whether crypto becomes a real payment system. So basically, the White House Crypto Summit is happening Monday afternoon, like Kween said, in the next 30 minutes. And it's hosted by the White House Crypto Council, and it includes Coinbase, Ripple, Kraken, crypto trade groups such as Blockchain Association, Digital Chamber, etc., and the American Bankers Association, the ABA. So this is a policy showdown. So why stablecoin rewards are the fight is because to users, this feels like, why not earn something on the digital dollars? To banks, they feel like, you're stealing our deposits. So you already know the Genius Act passed in 2025. Stablecoin issuers cannot pay interest directly. Third-party platforms might be allowed to offer rewards. So that is a problem. And the banks say this loophole lets crypto recreate bank accounts without regulation, without reserve requirements like banks. And then crypto companies say that this is competition and banks don't own yield and innovation should be blocked. Why the banks are furious is because banks make their money by taking your deposits, right? And paying you almost nothing for it, right? And then lending in or investing that money. So if people can hold digital dollars, move them instantly and earn rewards without a bank account, the banks lose out. They lose out on those deposits. They lose out on that funding, and they lose out, most importantly, on that power, right? So why Coinbase is at the center of this is because Coinbase offers USDC rewards and they act as a front door for crypto users, right? So because it's scalable, it's easy to use. Like probably a lot of people in here, use Coinbase, very, very user friendly, right? And is regulated, public, and visible. So banks accuse Coinbase of acting like a bank without being one. Yeah, I guess so. Coinbase argues it's a platform, not a bank. And then users choose where to hold their money. Banks are trying to kill the competition. This is why tensions had exploded in Davos, right? I'm pretty sure Jamie Dimon told Brian Armstrong he's full of shit and all that shit like that, right? Yeah. Yep. Jamie Dimon, he publicly attacked Brian Armstrong. He said he called him. He said he's full of shit. And other bank CEOs avoided Armstrong and froze him out. So it might not have been a personal attack because I feel like these people are vested too, but they're just being very strategic, on how they move forward. So why the regulators are stuck in the middle is because Congress is trying to pass a full crypto market structure bill and decide who regulates it. Is it going to be the SEC, CFTC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Banks want tight controls, right? And crypto wants flexibility. Democrats and Republicans are not aligned at all. So the Senate bills are stalled. The House passed a version early, but Coinbase even pulled from that, as we reported weeks ago. So the White House is trying to calm the battlefield before it explodes. They better do something. Trump better come out there and calm these cats down. All right. So why this meeting actually matters is because the summit will shape whether stablecoins become just settlement tools behind the scenes or consumer facing money with rewards. It also connects directly with Fidelity's FIDD, the UAE's USDU, and regulated stablecoins everywhere. So if rewards are restricted, banks stay dominant, stablecoins stay boring, plumbing. And if rewards are allowed, though, deposits drain faster, banks will lose that funding, and stablecoins become direct competitors for the bank. So
yeah, I'm anxious to see how this plays out. I'm anxious to see how it plays out. I've heard, everybody's side. I'm anxious to see how it plays out, how this is gonna unfold. Truthfully, everybody got some good speculative, points for sure, but we ain't gonna know till they do it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly how they gonna do it. So now I am anxious to see, are they gonna let the banks earn yield? Are they gonna let stablecoins be direct competition? But it doesn't make sense because Coinbase is partnering and working with these banks. So I think they come to some type of common ground, and I think everything we're seeing right now just theater. But we'll see how this meeting goes. I think they're gonna be capping because of course they're gonna come to the media like, yeah, the meeting went great. You don't think we're in a better place? We'll see. Brian Armstrong been vocal this whole time, so let's see if he get on camera and make his little dumbass video he always make after he come from over there. We'll see. So we'll talk about that this evening. So make sure y'all chime in on that. We're gonna tap in on that topic in the Patreon. So yeah, make sure y'all tap in the Patreon. So let's talk about Ripple real quick because I believe this was the biggest news that came out this morning. Ripple receives their full EU electronic money institution license in Luxembourg. So let's deep dive into that. D, somebody said before I get started, somebody said, did you text them? It was somebody in the somebody we've been. Hold on, where was it? Who asked about D texting them? I just want to make sure. Where they go?
It's possible, man. I talk to a lot of people, fam.
Yeah. Yeah, Mama Lacey. Mama Lacey. She said.
Oh yeah. I think I did.
Yeah, that was him, Mama Lacey.
Yep, yeah. That was me earlier. Yep.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, I just want to make sure she won't get in like you want to scam her or something. That's all.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay, so we got Ripple getting their electronic money institution license. So let's talk about it. So they announced that they received that from Luxembourg's financial regulator. So this means Ripple is now officially authorized to operate as a regulated payment institution across the European Union. So this license is a step up from the preliminary approval the company received earlier, and now Ripple has satisfied all regulatory conditions to operate fully under EU rules. It comes on the heels of Ripple also receiving an EMI license and crypto asset registration in the UK. So this matters. This is huge. So this is legitimacy in Europe. So this approval means Ripple is not just a crypto technology project. It's now a fully regulated financial entity in the EU. So that makes its payment services, including digital money settlement and blockchain-based transfers, officially recognized under European financial law. So with this license, Ripple can offer regulated payment services across all EU member countries without needing separate licenses in each one. So thanks to passporting of EU financial licenses, that could make international business payments and transfers faster, cheaper, and more digital compared with traditional bank systems. So many large banks and payment providers hesitate to work with crypto companies unless they are fully licensed. So this gives, this approval gives Ripple the regulatory credibility needed to attract traditional financial customers in Europe. So this is institutional adoption. This is huge. So this isn't just like, this wasn't just some crypto announcement or event. It's part of a broader shift toward regulated digital finance in Europe. Remember, everything goes down in Europe first. So if Europe just pretty much gave Ripple, not pretty much, but they just gave Ripple the whole green light to work over there, gang, it's about to be up. So Ripple is positioning itself as a bridge between legacy payment systems and blockchain-based infrastructure, making it easier for businesses to use digital assets for real-time settlement and cross-border money movement. So in short, Ripple is now regulated to operate payments across the EU. So it builds on similar approval in the UK. It could help real businesses use blockchain technology for everyday financial tasks. This is huge. Ripple just went crazy. Ripple just went, man.
and then you know, people still want to say like, oh, they full of it or whatever, fam. Like they got an electronic money institutional license, fam, to operate out there, fam. Like it's nothing else to discuss. It's nothing really else to discuss after that. It's gonna happen everywhere. It's gonna happen everywhere.
But you remember, everything always happened in Europe first. So
right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's man. So yeah, they got the green light in Europe. So yeah, Ripple making big news. This is huge news. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all tapped in on that info because Ripple not playing.
Nope.
Ripple.
I mean, why would they at this point? Why would they? They got no reason to. They gonna be at the White House.
Everything is intentional. Everything's been intentional this whole time. But now it's like we about to see the fruits of their labor at this point. This is about to be crazy. So man, the transitioning is happening in real time. We really talk about this shit every day. We really are unveiling stuff every day in real time of this whole transition happening. So yeah, but we'll head on, skip over to this next article. So let's talk about let me see. We got Michael Saylor. So yeah, Bitcoin hit that 74K and I was like, if it go under, what's gonna happen? But now I ended up catching it and it's back up now. I think it's because of that meeting. But yeah, because Bitcoin's at 78,000 right now. It's at 78K. So, but yeah, let's talk about it real quick because Michael Saylor's Bitcoin stack is officially underwater. But here's why he likely won't reach for the panic button. So let's talk about it real quick. Man, I wish Coop was in here because I know Coop could probably give you a different perspective as well on this Michael Saylor situation than what we talk about. But it's cool. But yeah, so let's talk about why he likely won't reach for the panic button.
Yeah. So hold on, I'm trying to find my notes. Hold up. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. 1 second. So yeah. I mean, he's just gonna continue to buy. He's gonna. I mean, that's his sole purpose out here. But in this article specifically, he's talking about. Hold up. Here we go. So I know the headlines sound crazy, right? It sounds crazy, but it's like, what does the underwater mean here? So for strategy, they bought Bitcoin at an average price of $76,037. So it dipped around to 75. It dipped to 74. You just said, right? Like 74, 100, and then it recovered, right? So This is a paper loss, not a real loss. So you only lose when you sell for sure. So why this is not a crisis is because there's no forced selling, right? Strategy owns 712,000 Bitcoin, right? None of it is used as collateral. No margin calls, no liquidation. So price can drop and no one can force them to sell. This is big. So what about the $8.2 billion in debt? It sounds crazy, but it's actually flexible debt. So they can delay the payments and roll the debt forward. They can convert the debt into company shares or use other tools like preferred shares. So the first real deadline isn't until Q3 2027. So again, no near-term pressure, no solvency risk, right? So they also have cash. Strategy has $2.25 billion worth in cash. That cash is set aside to pay dividends. So this gives them years of breathing room. So financially, they're kind of stable, right? So where the real problem shows up is it slows down more buying of Bitcoin, right? That's the key issue, because how strategy usually buys its Bitcoin, they usually, issue new shares, sell the stock, and then use that money to buy Bitcoin. This only works when their stock price is higher than the value of their Bitcoin. So that difference is called the MNAV, so the multiple of net asset value. So when the multiple of net asset value is above 1, right, it means it's good. It's good, right? The stock is priced higher than Bitcoin holdings, and selling shares is very smart. Then they buy more Bitcoin without hurting shareholders. But when the MNAV is below 1, which it is right now, the stock is cheaper than Bitcoin holdings, and the selling shares is a bad deal. So it would dilute the shareholders. So they don't do it, right? So what changed recently, Bitcoin dropped from 90 to around the $70,000 range. And Strategy's stock went from premium to discount. And the NAV flipped below 1. So that shut down their favorite Bitcoin buying strategy. So history proves that this isn't new. Back in 2022, Strategy stock traded below Bitcoin value most of the year. They only added about 10,000 Bitcoin that year. So when the prices are down, they pause, they wait, they don't panic. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Like, so it's not panic mode, but it's below that. It's below that threshold right now. So it's limiting their buying of Bitcoin at this moment.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
They should.
You said they should. Oh.
But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't trust Michael Saylor. Fool me once, got it. I mean, I wasn't even born when he did that shit. When did he do that shit?
That was during like the.
Was that in the 80s?
Nah, that was like during.
That was the 80s.
Nah, that was during like the .com era.
The .com boom. Okay, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust them. I'm sorry. You've already lost people like millions and billions of dollars. I'm cool, bro. I don't trust, bro. That's just me. That's just me. But I don't trust, bro. I don't trust Michael Saylor for shit. I don't believe nothing that come out of that nigga mouth. I don't. He one of them ones where I'm just like, and I could be wrong, but yes. To me, when you telling people to buy Bitcoin at 120,000, I don't trust you, bro. I don't trust you, bro. Like, for real. Like, that's insane, bro.
Yeah, he was definitely buying the top.
Yeah.
That joker forever buying the top, yo.
Yeah. I don't trust Michael Saylor, bro. I'm sorry. But, yeah, he ain't gonna get me with that. But yeah, we'll keep it going. So let's talk about Trump and his Fed pick, because I know this is big for crypto. Mm-hmm. That's the only reason why we get it. So what Trump's Fed pick, Kevin Warsh means for crypto market. So let's talk about it. Even though it's not official yet, but yeah. So he is a former Federal Reserve governor. He is, I guess Trump is picking him to be the next chair. So he'll replace Jerome at some point in May 2026 if we get Jerome up out of there. We shouldn't have no problem, but we'll see. I don't know. They never cease to amaze us. So yeah, this nomination has already moved financial markets, especially cryptocurrencies and precious metals. So yeah, crypto markets sold off after the announcement with Bitcoin. That's when Bitcoin started drifting lower toward the 80,000s. Now it's like, I know it's at like 78,000. And then yeah, so Bitcoin fell sharply. Market reactions extended beyond crypto, so precious metals and equities. also went volatile. Seems like after that announcement was made. And despite some past positive remarks about digital asset, Warsh's potential policy approach is seen as less supportive of easy liquidity, which is a key driver for risk assets like crypto. So Warsh is widely viewed as favoring monetary discipline and controlling inflation through restraint on rate cuts and a possible smaller Fed balance sheet. So this contrasts with expectations that a Trump-aligned Fed might aggressively ease. So higher real rates or less easy money is typically negative for non-yielding assets like Bitcoin and other cryptos. And then reduced liquidity can pressure risk assets because tighter conditions make capital more expensive and speculative trades less attractive. So it's crypto sentiment versus policy reality. So capital markets are pricing in Warsh's hawkish macro posture, not necessarily his personal views on crypto tech. So Warsh's he has not been openly hostile to Bitcoin. He described it in moderate terms and acknowledged blockchain innovation, even saying Bitcoin does not make him nervous. But markets focus more on expected policy impacts. So rates, liquidity, than optimistic comments on Bitcoin's technology. So the nomination has already triggered volatility across crypto markets and broader risk assets with short selling and forced liquidations, driving downward pressure. Investor sentiment matters in crypto beyond fundamentals. So narratives about Fed policy, liquidity, and macro risk appetite can swing prices quickly. So once again, the market is not kind of taking this announcement to me in a bullish way. I think they kind of just hesitant with him. So yeah, we'll have to see how this goes, because he isn't opposed to Bitcoin and blockchain technology. So the fact that he announced that is a good sign. That's the main thing for us. As far as markets reacting, can't help how the market reacts, but this is positive that he does not have a negative view. And I know Trump wouldn't have picked him anyway, but needed to come out his mouth, not Trump. But yeah, we'll see if he continues this crypto friendly comments. We'll see if he continues that, and we'll see what happens, because he still got to go through that whole process of even getting selected. And then we got to see if Jerome gonna get out the way, pretty much. Yeah. So we'll see, y'all. I mean, Jerome should get out of the way, but we'll like we always say, you never know when it comes to Congress, like literally. So we'll have to kind of see once we start getting closer to May. So February 2nd. Y'all know how quick time go by. So 3 months. We'll see.
Yeah. We're gonna see. It's gonna be like that. We in February now, so this shit should be picking up. You know what I'm saying? As far as time.
No, for sure. So yeah, y'all, we'll keep up with it. So let's talk about these payment networks real quick. So payment networks use earnings season to press their case on stablecoins. So let's talk about these payment networks right quick. I like talking about the payment networks. So payment networks push stablecoins as a strategic priority during earnings calls. So I thought this was interesting, being that they talking about stablecoins and stuff today at the White House. So during their latest earnings season, executives at Visa and MasterCard used quarterly results to highlight growing work on stablecoins, not as fringe crypto ideas, but as part of future payment infrastructure. So Visa reported $4.6 billion annualized stablecoin settlement run rate, active stablecoin card issuance in 50 plus countries, and expansion of stablecoin settlement with USDC in the US. Visa also launched a stablecoin advisory practice to help clients plan and implement strategies. MasterCard frames stablecoins as another currency it can support within its global network, and pointed to stablecoin purchases, transactions, and settlement on its rails. So both exec teams emphasize that current use cases aren't yet mainstream for everyday consumer payments, but have traction in cross-border settlement in bank-to-bank flows. So Visa's broader earnings beat expectations, showing overall payment volume growth alongside digital asset integration. Also, separate reporting confirms Visa is also offering stablecoin strategy counsel to clients, even as it sees limited U.S. consumer use today. So why this matters is because stablecoins are moving toward real-world payments. So this isn't just talk. Payment networks are operationalizing stablecoins. So Visa's measurable settlement volume and global issuance footprint signal that stablecoins are being treated as liquidity and settlement rails, not niche blockchain experiments. So MasterCard's stance reframes stablecoins as fungible digital currencies that can coexist without traditional fiat rails rather than displace them outright. So this matters because legacy payment networks control much of the plumbing of global commerce. So their embrace of stablecoins, even cautiously, is a validation of their utility in institutional context. So current adoption is still early for consumers, so executives openly acknowledge that retail consumer adoption isn't happening at scale yet. Stablecoins are being integrated first, where speed, cost, and settlement certainty matter most. Cross-border bank-to-bank payments, remittances, and platform payouts, rather than everyday card transactions. I just had a download.
Okay.
I think I'm going to do this today.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if they let it go viral, but I guarantee you, if we can all bet. I wish we could do a bet on one of these sites. I'm gonna put up a video, and I typically don't put stuff up on TikTok, so I hope I don't get my TikTok video taken down. But I'm gonna put up a video on TikTok today, and I'm gonna tell the world that they could be earning APR on their money through stablecoins via Coinbase. All they gotta do is download Coinbase and move some of their money over there, and they could be getting APR 10%, opposed to it sitting in the bank. Somebody got to do it, because the problem is people don't know. That's the thing. People don't know. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get the video. So I need everybody to repost it and like it so it gets on everybody's algorithm and to make this go viral so more and more people find out. Because what I'm about to do is throw a monkey in the wrench, because these motherfuckers need to hurry up. I don't care what type of satanic rituals these people was waiting to do to whatever they're trying to do with this transition with the financial system. We ain't waiting on them to be playing games with the devil. So I'm about to go ahead and throw them up, because if people start moving their money over and this shit go viral, and I do a screen recording and show people, look, you can move your money over here and you can be making 10% or whatever the percentage is on Coinbase, you know how many people gonna be like, oh shit, even if they move $100, that's a lot for a bank if 20,000 people take $100 out their account and move it over to Coinbase, because all they need to see is that $100 turn into $125, and I know niggas gonna be like, oh hell no, I'm about to move 500 now, cause I made 25 off 100. Like I can already see how this shit go. Like, yeah, and just go ahead and just fuck these people little schedule up, cause y'all need to hurry the fuck up, and this is y'all fault for taking so long. So we're gonna make this go viral, cause we got a whole community behind us. We're gonna make this little video go viral. I'm gonna make it today. Okay. Everybody, we got all hands on deck. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat, or put a fire in the chat. All hands on deck. Yeah, y'all throw a fire in the chat real quick. Let me know. But I think I'm gonna do that. Because all you need is one little video to go viral. Get it on Instagram, post it on there. That's really where the people at. Really, TikTok and Instagram, Facebook. Get it on there so people can start finding out. Somebody said it's 3.5%. Okay. Oh, and it's more if you got Coinbase One. Okay, 3.5% is still better than what they currently getting at the bank. Well, we all currently getting at the bank. We ain't getting shit at the bank. They just taking our money, lending it out, and they're getting the interest, and they not giving us not their piece of the pie. They ain't giving us no percentage no more. So I think it's time for the people to know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna have to get in my little red hoodie back. I might throw a red hoodie on, see if we get that energy back from 2022. Okay. Try and muster that up. Okay. And run it. Okay. I'm with that. I'm with that, yo. All hands on deck, fam. Yeah, all hands on deck. So when that video get posted, we're gonna run it every day. I'm gonna let y'all know on the live. We gotta get the likes up for that. We gotta repost that. Yeah, we gonna have to get because if the people knew like I'm telling you, because if I could talk to my mom, I should do that. I should bring her in here, but she ain't gonna be on camera. I should bring my mom in here and ask mom, if you can earn 3.5% on your money right now, no risk. Really no risk. And if it is a risk, you'll find out in enough time to pull your bread out or at least move it over. Would you put a portion of your savings into Coinbase where you can earn 3.5% on a stablecoin? Like because with my mom, one of the people, once I explain to her what a stablecoin is, what it's backed by, and that it's safe, she'll probably do it. Yeah. All she heard was 3. Because my mom worked in finance. All she heard was 3.5%, and the risk ain't that high. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna make that video when we get off live. So y'all stay tuned for that at some point today. I'm gonna drop that video today. I think it's time. I was trying to wait, but I'm like, you know what? I don't care about these people worshiping the devil. I could care less that y'all waiting on the devil to do whatever it is y'all trying to do with y'all evil asses, the reptilians, the devil, whoever the hell the evil entity is That's all this shit is. These people want to do this shit on these satanic rituals and these full moons and on these specific days and all this shit. Like, if y'all not hip to that, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. But anybody that's into astrology will tell you a lot of stuff that they do it on blood moons, full moons, and all this other shit because they're devil worshippers.
They definitely do it around certain dates and certain energies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you know that a lot of the billionaires, they do a lot of moves. They make a lot of transactions. They probably do a lot of M&As, mergers and acquisitions, you know, around those time periods as well too.
Exactly, y'all. So okay, so yeah, we'll drop that today. Because while I was reading this, I'm like, you know what? The whole reason why this ain't causing them no big, you know, problem right now is because enough people don't know that they could do that. Because it's not even about I'm not even gonna tell people to move their entire savings. I'm just gonna tell them, hey, you don't believe me? Test $100 out. Put $100 over there. Get your 3.5%. You get your monthly statements from Coinbase.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then now y'all got a problem because all we need is a good, you know, 10, 20, 40,000 people to start moving their shit over before they be like, hold up, what the fuck is going on? and then they gonna remove my video, and then I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm honestly putting myself at risk here doing this, guys. So I hope y'all know that. Yeah. Because they gonna look up like, hold up, why are these people moving shit over to Coinbase? What's going on?
Yeah. That'll put a little chink in their armor.
Yeah. And if more creators honestly did it, especially creators that got more followers than me, they should do it too. We should honestly start a little movement. All crypto creators, y'all need to get everybody to chat. We don't gotta agree on the assets. I don't care if you're pro Bitcoin, if you're pro Ethereum, if you're pro metal. I'm pro get money, so I don't give a fuck. We can, if everybody collectively made videos explaining to people how they could be getting right now on Coinbase 3.5% APR on their money, I guarantee you, hell, we all if all we need is a couple of us to go viral, I guarantee you people gonna start checking it out at minimum, even if people do $20. That's all we gotta do. Because we gotta make these people start moving, because this shit right here is crazy. Like, we gotta do something. I think we should start a little movement. So y'all need to get all the crypto creators tapped in on this here movement that we're trying to do. Y'all need to hit up all of them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need to make a video. Y'all need to go ahead and tell these people the truth. Tell them they're missing out on bread.
Yeah. Okay. And with that, Jokers is asking. They ask you what time you gonna drop it.
When I get off here, I gotta make the video first. So it'll be at some point this afternoon. Mastermind Inner Source said I called it the Red Hoodie Movement. I don't even want to make it about me because so many people in this space don't fuck with me, even if they act like they do. So I don't even want to make it about me. I just want to make it a movement. You know what I'm saying? That part. Yeah.
That part.
I'm gonna just be completely honest. Like, people think I don't know, but it's like I know.
Yeah.
I know. So it's fine. I don't care. I just want to get this market moving. I want to get us paid, and you know what I'm saying, and go live happily ever after. That's all the fuck I'm trying to do. I'm not here to be liked and make friends. I'm a grown ass woman. I do not care to be your friend. But I think that was pretty much it, y'all. That was pretty much all the updates that we have for right now. Again, this evening we're gonna talk about how this meeting at the White House is going, because I guess they're meeting up right now. So we'll talk about that with the digital.
And I'm gonna go over some AI projects in depth. I'm gonna go over some AI tokens in depth. So don't miss tonight.
Yeah. For sure. Somebody said they can get higher API. See, that's a little too difficult though on Metal. I ain't even trying to make it difficult. The average person has at least heard of Coinbase. I can't get into the Metal and all that. That's too much, y'all. We just trying to get. We're talking about sheeple. So what the average person has at least heard of Coinbase or crypto.com or Webull or Robinhood. You know what I'm saying? So just introducing them to the fact that they could be earning APY, and then as they go down the rabbit hole themselves, they'll start finding out about metal and all the other stuff going on in the space. But that's a little bit too complex. We just need to make it simple right now. Just introduce it to them first. And then it's a process. You can't just throw metal in the mix and they don't even know what the fuck is going on with the blockchain. They don't even know what the hell going on.
Metal, what the fuck is that?
Like, oh, you know? Yeah, then you can yeah. And then try to be like, yeah, and then you could go over here on metal on this website and get it anyway. It's too much. It's an overload. They can't fathom all that.
Yeah, these are nah, definitely. Shout out to everybody. Definitely pull up later, fam. Definitely pull up later. I got a lot of projects to go over.
Yeah, definitely pull up later, y'all. And for those that want to take advantage of that free trust while that's still available, make sure y'all hit up D. Make sure y'all fill out that questionnaire. The link is in the bio. It's gonna be a call at 4 today.
Yep.
For those that want to take advantage of that free trust.
Yep. Link is in the bio. It's called Free Trust Class. Just go to the Free Trust Class and fill it out, and I'll make sure you're on that call at 4 p.m. Even if you can't make the 4 p.m., still fill it out because we're running them calls.
100%. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all check that out. Appreciate you, Daniel, for the super.
Appreciate you, Daniel.
He said, I'm gonna do direct deposit into a crypto app. Yeah, bro, we gotta get this shit moving. Because other than that, man, we allowing them to just do what they do. But we'll see if TikTok let the video stay up, or if they find a way to get it off the algorithm. They're gonna take the volume off. I'm gonna have to appeal it. They're gonna do something stupid, but we're gonna see. Let's try it out. Let's try it out and see what happens. I'm gonna make this video. But other than that, y'all, we'll see y'all in the Patreon. So we got some stuff we're gonna discuss. So don't forget, we're gonna talk about Epstein again, because he spoke with the founders of Bitcoin. We're gonna address that. We're gonna talk about Caleb and Brown. They integrated Ripple payments into their payment platform, or to their platform. And whatever other news comes out this evening. But yeah, other than that, y'all, appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. Make sure y'all join that Patreon. Link is in the bio. Other than that, we'll see y'all tomorrow. If you want a Patreon, we'll see y'all later.
Absolutely.
All right.